Howdy, folks. Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm playing Factory in the Sky 4 on the FTOG server. And as of the release of this video right now, it's open for the public. In fact, the FTOG community can join and play on here. Information on how to join the FTOG community, which stands for Friends Through Online Gaming, which is what we do. You can find that information in the description down below. Anyway, this is the little spawn island here that you'll appear right here. And there's some signs, like know the FTOG rules and keep the FTOG rules. Basically, don't be a jerk. But because this is a void world, what we want to do is use the skyblock command to create a new world. Well, a new base. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Skyblock with the correct spelling, of course, create. And I'm going to give it a name, Grokberg, because I can. Hey, here we are. Looks like I have a tree. That's going to be interesting. What I need to do is do a little quick mining around. All right, so the standard thing here is to break these leaves, and I think vein mine. Yep. Ultimine. The same thing. There's 52 of these leaf blocks, and I'm hoping I will get at least a sapling back. Hopefully more. Ooh, 2. Okay, and a little bit of food. Okay, good. We have 1 bit of wood. 2 logs. I'm not seeing anything below me. So there is no platform. That's 3. 4. Dirt. Oh, there's some dirt. Okay, so yeah, you literally start with 1 block. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna convert 2 of these. Make me a crafting table, and I've got a stick. So if I put, there is the crafting table on a stick. Cool. Okay, I do like that. I think what I'm going to do is convert the rest of these into, let's do, yeah, let's make these all into slabs. Now, one of the things that I want to do, I'm going to crouch so I don't fall off. I'm going to put these slabs on the top just so I have a platform around me. But with sky blocks, I like having a block underneath, and I don't see that the mod that gives me the option to have a to place blocks under blocks, which I really like for sky blocks. I don't see that here, so that's definitely a problem. So what I am going to do is lay these around. I want at least, whoop, not that one. I want at least a 2, if not a 3 block border around my island. Let's break this. I've got 6 with this. All right, I'm going to go out this direction, whichever one it happens to be. I should also claim my base here. Let's look at the chunks. I'm all within a chunk. Cool. Okay, so let's start with here. Let's turn that off, and let's see. Here's the chunk map I want to claim, and I'm just going to go ahead and claim. Let's do a 5x5 just to start off with right now. Cool. That way, I hope creepers will do nothing against me, because that would be bad. Oh, I heard. There's tweaking. All right. Cool. Okay, so that makes me happy. Let's put those off for right now. I do have a torch, which is good because I do want to keep the base nicely lit up so that there won't be problems with anything spawning here. Okay, so now that I've got that in place, let's take a quick look at the quests. Yes. We've got a getting started, some tech, resources, storage, power, advanced tech, magic. Oh, cool. Exploit. Oh, that looks like an angel ring. Ooh, okay. Miscellaneous endgame and the fact. Okay, so blah 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 blah. I think I've already joined a team. And then skyblock GUI. Yeah, for the skyblock, if you type skyblock GUI, there's a button in there to return back to spawn. It puts me on top of the gold pillar. I don't know why, but it does. Anyway, so the thing I'm looking at this here. Oh, I wanted to go yes, and I'll. Oh, let's see what the random reward is. A glass bottle. That's random. So what I need to do for right now. Oh, hey. Nope, I don't have enough stuff. So let's go ahead and I'm going to vein mine that. And that got me more saplings. Good. Let's vein mine this log down. Cool. And if I do this, can I make there are wooden shears. All right, cool. I'm gonna do that. Let's look at the questy. Yep, oak barrel. Oh, crooks. Yes, that gives me string. So standard kind of void world beginning, sieving, and oh, mechanical. Oh, so there's a ton of different good stuff through here. Sieve, crucible, porcelain crucible, cobble gen. I definitely want a lot of cobble. All right, so I think let's make a oak barrel. Yep, standard sort of recipe. You need a whistle to call your dragon. Why am I hitting that? I have no idea. I've got one of those. Let's do 2 of these, and then I can. There's possibly a key to put my crafting table on a stick and access that. All right, there's a barrel. Let's go. Put you right there for right now. Oh, sapling. Let's tweak this a little bit. There we go. And if I use this, 55. Wooden shears are broken. All right. Repair. No. Full blocks of wood. No. Over the side with you. If I can't repair you, that does no good. All right, I've got some leaves here. Standard thing is putting this in here should give me dirt. And I'm going to jump on top in case it pops out in some weird random direction. Yay, dirt. All right, that makes me feel much better. One of the things I want to do, I want to raise this platform up a level. And I don't necessarily want to lose my dirt over there. Okay, so let's get rid of this and see if I can actually get back. Do I have? I don't. Let's get a little bit more of these slabs. And let's see if I can actually... No, I'm going to leave the dirt there because that's going to show me where the bottom of this island is. And then I like lower slabs, especially for a early game like right now where I don't have... I really don't have much to stop mobs from spawning. So I'm going to go ahead and start with doing these bottom slabs because that means no mobs will spawn on them. Now, granted, this is 121, I believe, and so there shouldn't be much by way of anything spawning in here because of this light. And let's see, I like using F4 as my light key, but I know that the light level overlay is here. I'm going to stand right on top of it there. Okay, so that's giving me the little crosshatch. I really don't like that. I like to see numbers. I'll see if the light level overlay fixes that. Okay, let's put some stuff here. Anyway, the reason why I like having the 2 layers is using bottom slabs. If I set home someplace, which I need to do, oh, that converted. If I set home someplace, then I want to make sure that as I return back to my island, if it's a bottom slab, there's something solid underneath. Because it's very possible if you kind of glitch in and you're half in this slab and there's nothing below it, you fall to your death, which is definitely not a good thing. And I do not want to put in the barrel my saplings. I'm going to spend a bunch of off-camera work because it's turning night, and that'll get dark and depressing in here. I'm going to sit there and harvest a whole bunch of these trees. I'm going to get a lot of logs. I'm going to sit there and get a bunch of dirt, and I'm just going to gather resources. We look at the quests again. Okay, I'll get this one reward. A blank record, very handy. So I'm going to not complete any more quests. I'm just going to gather resources until I have a bunch, a whole bunch. 9 hours later. So I have done a whole bunch of stuff here just to make a lot of these resources while messing around with other stuff. Let me spin around here. There we go. This platform of dirt has been spread as 9 by 9. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 7 by 7 of dirt here, so I can get lots of trees going at the same time. And then this inner piece from there to corner, it's 15 by 15. My idea is that I want to have this be a nice grassy area where I can grow trees in the center and then build around it. And then because of the stupid phantoms, I have to have these areas here where I can cower, because if I cower under leaves, they still spawn. But underneath these slabs, they're fine. So annoying. But let's go ahead and lots and lots and lots of oak. That's going on great there. I've been munching off of these. Which one's poisonous? That one's poisonous. Haven't done that one yet, but I did eating these. You can see it says they've all been eaten, and this one has not. That gives me the spice of life, and I've got 2 extra hearts, which is nice. I like that. The question is, if I die, will I lose those hearts? I don't know. Let's grab some of these, and we're going to make ourselves a crook because I want to get some silkworm so I can get some string. So let's just vein mine over here some of these leaves. All right, did I get me? I didn't get a single one of the worms I was looking for. Oh, that's the end of that. Oh, there we go. There's some worms. Okay. These, I'm going to just stick one here. They're pretty fast. It says oak leaf, and this one has infested leaves. Oh, and now you can see the change in the color. They're pretty fast in switching over. So that's pretty cool. I will save the other. And I'm going to stick it over here in this thing. You can see I've got a lot more dirt that I've been processing through. Oh, and you can go in there too. And let's put the sticks over here because those are precious. I don't need these. I can just vein mine these out. Jink. Yum, 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 yum. A whole bunch more logs. So good. I find this has worked really well in getting me a lot of this wood really fast. I'm extremely limited in. I've got oak. That's it. Well, I've got dirt too, but that dirt is pretty ugly. So, hey, it's spreading over here, nice. So what I probably will do the first, well, if we look at the stuff that I want, I got the crook, I got the silkworm. I need to make a oak crucible. I want to get the unfired porcelain crucible. For that, I need bone meal and clay. And then I can make the porcelain crucible, which means I can then heat up and get lava from that. But then I also need, and then I can use that to make cobble, which I can bake down and make smooth stone, which I can make this generator. Oh, I need to use some sand to make glass. That's my main goal. I want to be able to get cobble so I can have something other than just wood. But I'm gonna have to make some sieves, some string meshes, and some wooden hammers to make that stuff. So oh, let's make another crook because I think that's the best way to actually get strings out of this. Let's make 2 because I think I've got enough leaves there. Why not? While that's going on, let's look at the recipe for this. Okay, so slam. Okay, so we need 2 of you and the 1 of you and then 4 of you. All right, let's make ourselves a sieve. Okay, so there's the sieve. And we'll put that over here so I have some place to work it where I can remain under covers from the stupid phantoms. So yeah, this is definitely spreading very nicely. All right, cool. I wonder if I vein mine regular leaves. See, that's a regular leaf. No, it won't. The infested leaves. Okay, so that's very cool. I'm gonna come over here and vein mine a stack of these. All right, string. Ha, dickety. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna take. Let's break this, and I need to do this fast because that's a dark spot, and so mobs will spawn there. But it's still day. We're still fine. I want to make 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. And now I can make myself a quick bed. Yay! I want the head pointing this direction. There we go. So now I can appear there. Oh, and I want, since I've got the string here, might as well make a mesh. Nice. And we can put this there. So now I can start doing some sifting. Okay. Oh, that's almost converted over. And it looks like that's converted over now. Yep. That looks like they've all converted over. That's so fast. That's very nice. Okay, let's fade mine you out, and then you, and whatever's left of here. We still have some of that. All right, that's good enough. That's 40 string. Oh no, that's way more than 40 string. I want to put the non-wood stuff over here. This wood can go over here. Just kind of sorting things out, keeping things good. All right. Vein mine this stuff down real quick. You can see that knocks down my saturation hunger really fast, but that's okay. All right, so with that done, and that didn't drop a thing, so I think that needs to be mined to actually do that, but that's a good amount of wood. I like that. All right, I need to have a wooden hammer. Okay, that's easily done. Let's probably make 2 sets of these. And there's Charlie in the background complaining. I don't know why. He just ate. So he's going, hey, my life's hard. Okay, so if we use on this, that compacted stuff, that would not be bad to have. But for right now, I will ignore that. Let's grab 2 of these guys and we'll eat. So I don't have problems with food. Oh, I just needed the one. Might as well throw some trees out there. I don't need to do the full amount, so we'll just do 2 strips like this. That'll work. All right, so that'll go. Just stand right here. I really want to get the ability to make some charcoal so I can. Yeah, they're all grown. Cool, nice. I want to get some stone so I can get some charcoal from this so I can make more lights because I don't want mobs to spawn in my area. All right, so that's that and that and that done. Although, here, let's stand under rather than just looking at stuff outside of that. If I'm going to sieve, and sieve is, anyway. So if I hit U on this for uses, dust will get me all these things. I'm going to need some bone meal. So I need to do dust. All right. And then I don't care about the different levels of that. Okay, dirt. I definitely need to do dirt because that will give me all sorts of, oh, that will give me my first stones. Ah, okay. That's what I need to do first. Let's do 16. Yeah, dirt. We'll do that first. So I'll stand on top. This should get me the first couple bits so that I can make the few cobble that I need to start baking things. So it's unfortunately I'm not going to get a huge number of these pebbles out, but that's okay. I'm getting a bunch of the other stuff going on here. Let's see. No, I'm going to need a full stack of those pebbles to be able to make a furnace. not sure if I actually want to do a furnace yet. But if I take well, let's hit U on these. Yeah, a 2x2 will go ahead and make that. What does this do? Oh, the flux compactor will just automatically make those. Let's see how many. I was thinking it was 9, but okay, that gives me a bunch. So I can make the first furnace out of here, which is good because now I can start smelting stuff down. And I'm going to put this over here. No, 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 because that's in the darkness. Okay, I'm gonna put it right here for right now. Because if I look at the lights, yep, we're better here. These are bottom slabs. That's also a bottom. These are not bottom slabs. Those are top slabs. Well, I'm going to very quickly. Let's grab some of you, full stack of you, and put that in there. And then this will do 1.5. Let's do 2 of those in there. That should give me 3 charcoals out of this. Let's put you away, put you away. We'll turn off the light level. I much prefer having numbers with the colors than just little tiny yellow X's. Now, some of the things like mobs can't spawn on beds, so it shouldn't actually show there. Likewise, they shouldn't be able to spawn on these bottom slabs, but they are still showing that, which is a shame. But I'm going to have very quickly here. Let's put 1 there, and actually, I'm just going to make 4 torches, which means I only need 1 stick. But there we go. And let's put that in the corner. Stop. I want to hit. There we go. Put 1 there. Yeah, we'll just put these in the corners. I was thinking, but obviously my brain was not working too well. I was thinking this is a bottom slab, and then this was another bottom slab, but 1 step up. Yeah, no. All right, so everything is non-spawnable now again, which is the way I want. Oh, I put these 2 out back when I just had a 3x3 of dirt, so it was raining. I went ahead and made these, so now I've got some water. I can make water out of this oak crucible. If we hit U on that, you can stick stuff into it, leaves especially, and you can start making water that way. But this was free water from the sky, which most of my water is free water from the sky. Okay, I'm being silly. Let's put U into there so we can smelt a whole bunch of that. All right, so now if we look at this, I need the unfired clay balls for that bone. That's dust. For the clay balls, I want to. That's not going to work. That's not working. That's not working. That's not working. Enrichment. Oh. Dust can be made out of a barrel with water and dust, and that gives me the clay. Okay, so I've got water, but I want to make that for. I can make infinite water. That's what I can do. I need to. Let's make infinite water over here. I haven't even made any. Well, I have made tools. I've made these 2 hammers, but I haven't made any axes or anything like that yet. Which I haven't done much chopping up of my wood, but that happens. All right, so if we put this aside, I need. I'm thinking there were some bucket recipes. A bucket, and yes, there's some wooden buckets here. There's also just regular buckets. I was thinking maybe, yeah, I was wondering if some of these buckets were being done with the unfired clay. These look like they're logs. I grabbed some wood and logs just because I wasn't sure. I'm going to make 1 in the hopes that I can reuse it. Let's see if I can get water. I can. Good. So let's put the water there. It's got a use on it, but it's not a one-time use. Okay, good. That's what I was wondering. I will. Oh, I can move these now because I don't necessarily want them right there. I want to eventually expand this central area so it's all dirt, and eventually I will have enough so that I can make the grass seeds. I'm assuming I can sift out some grass seeds because that would be nice rather than just dirt kind of bleh. What do I got here? Melon seeds, wheat seeds, pumpkin seeds. I don't see anything. Oh, grass seeds right there. Yay! Now I have grass because grass is so much nicer looking. That green instead of all this dirt brown sort of stuff. Blech, 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 blech. Nobody likes that. Let's put those and fill those up for right now. Oh, for a split second I saw this out of the corner of my eye and I thought, oh, did I have some infested leaves down low? No, no, I'm just fine. Let's take the rest of these things and shove them away. I think if I upgrade the sieve, yeah, so 4 of these flints with the string. Okay, I happen to have sufficient. So let's get this out. Crouch click. All right. Oh no, I need to use my crafting table on a stick. There. Now I've got flint mesh, which is a little bit better in doing stuff. Although if I run more dirt through it, instead of giving me just these stone pebbles, it'll give me all the various ites, which I don't need those right now, but that's okay. All right, so I've got infinite water. Yay! I can sit there. I just need to, yeah, I'm gonna have to hammer out more of this stuff. Let's do another 16 because so I will get some more of the, oh, I got those cute little flowers, the cherry flowers out of there. Cool. All right. I like throwing decorations and whatnot around. I don't know how many of those I will put around, but I kind of like those. I need to do, all right, so I need 7. So I'm going to need 2 clay, which means I need 2 dust. All right, we can work on that. And this one and this last one. All right, so let's put all that in here. Pink petals, they're just cute. I can make a bunch more of the cobble, which is good. I need 2 of them. So let's take the rest of this and dump it into the system. I may make more of these, but not here. This is not a good final place for them. Let's put you down. I'm going to vein mine. No, I keep saying vein mine, but let's take the gravel and that'll give me sand. And then the sand will go into dust. All right. And now with these 2 dusts, I will get 2. Oh, you get some water. So now with the 2 dusts, I should get 2 blocks of clay. Ooh, they pop out. Ah, nice. And they don't automatically convert. So I'm going to have to break them by hand, which I can do. So that should give me the 8. I need 7, but that's okay. At this point, I don't have any bone meal, and I believe that was dust. If I relook at the sieve, dust will do it. This says it's 11-point chance, and this is a 10% chance. So a little bit higher chance, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and do all of these bits of cobble because why not? I've got plenty of the stuff I can make to make more dirt, and I can do that to make more to run through the mesh. There's this, and then I need dirt to not dirt, dust. I need dust to go ahead and get me some bone meal. So 10% chance. I'm looking at not very many percent chance of getting bone meal out of this. That didn't seem like it was anything. Oh, so low percentages. So very few. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of this, which means I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of the dirts. Oh, there's my one and only bone meal. Oh, I think I got 2. I have 2 bone meal. Oh, I have 3 bone meal. Let's make some more chests because I'm gonna start needing space for the sifting bits that I do. Just for nope, 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 nope. I keep expecting them to actually place correctly like I want, but they don't. All right. So here's where I'm gonna have to do another break. Now that I've got this in place and I've got my water and I can do a whole bunch of this, I'm gonna have to make a bunch more of the. Let's do 3 sets of the shears, and I'm just gonna have to grind a whole bunch more dirt and turn the dirt into yummy, yummy cobble, and then that goes into the sieves, and nothing I could see actually fixes these. So at least that version of the pack we're in right now doesn't do anything. That's okay. Well, time for me to make some more dirt. All right, I think I have accomplished a whole bunch of good work. What I have done, harvested a bunch of this, so now I have lots of string, which works really well. And then I remembered the easiest way to get bone meal is with the composter. Now, with the leaves that I had, 8, 10 of those leaves would get me a bone meal, whereas 8 would get me 1 dirt here. And then if you sift that, I might get some seeds, which might get me a part of a cobble. And so that's not very much to then turn into dust, and dust gives me a 10th, 11% chance of getting bone meal. This is a much better way of doing it with the leaves. All right, so what I need to do is grab this. I just baked cobble through there twice, and I got a little bit of cobble left. In fact, I'm going to steal that right now. Let's grab my bone meal and bits. Oh, I also wanted to do crafting table plus a sign gives me the crafting table on a stick from Actual Editions, where this is from extended crafting. Oh, I should it still exists. So the benefit of that, E for me, I can take this and put that into a charm slot. How many charm slots do I have? Oh, that's a curio slot. I'm gonna stick it there because now I can hit C, and now I've got access to the crafting that I need. I can put that away, and I'll put the Actual Editions book away too because I don't need it. Because now I can just hit C and go ahead and do all of this right now. There's my porcelain. I need 1 more of the charcoal here, and we'll bake that up. Why don't you just shift click in? That would make it so much easier. Are you not working? Oh. I need to actually craft this into that. That's the unfired crucible that I need. And that's far. Oh, I wonder if I can make tiny charcoal. I've got Actual Editions in the pack. Yeah, that should give me tiny charcoal. I've got plenty of sticks for right now. 2 sticks will give me one of these things, and that should work just fine. All right, put that away, because once this is fired, I'm going to put this on top of my torch. And for right now, I'll just put that right here, like I said, on top of my torch. And I'm going to take some cobble, 2, 3, 4 of those. Should get me a cup. Oh, I'm going to need to lava bucket. Okay, I'm going to need a porcelain lava bucket. Of course, I'm going to need that because, oh, wooden lava bucket. I might be able to move it with the lava bucket here. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I'm going to do smooth stone like this. Will this remember the inventory? Nope, it does not. Let's grab the glass. That was the other part that I was missing. So glass there, and this here gives me the cobble gen. Now this is just going to be a speed 1, which is okay. And fire tick is off on the server, so I don't worry about having this, wood here. These trapdoors don't burn, so those are a good thing to do. You could build a platform with trapdoors so that you're several blocks away from anything wooden. Or you could use dirt, because we definitely have dirt available at this point. So that would also work. Or you do what we do. FTOG, we're almost always having fire tick off, because if you build with wood and you have lava nearby, that's just not a fun experience for anybody. Now, I am going to take some water, and let's put that. How'd that? Oh, that does all of them. Oh, that's funky. All right, let's put water there and close those. If I crouch, okay, it'll only do the one. That's just weird. All right, I need to let this. This is going to take a long time, but I'm going to sit there and be able to grab this soon. Well, soon. No, that's a stone thing. That's going to go there. I don't need those cobble there. I hardly have any of this stuff that came out of the dust, because it's such a low percentage, which is just kind of a bite in the shorts. There's some things that are interesting here. I have 6 of these grass seeds. If I combine 2 by 2, that gives me a moss block. Now, the benefit with moss, if I sift that, that gives me saplings. So one of these moss blocks, I didn't have much by way of oak leaves. I could do saplings, but I'd prefer not to. I'll get some more oak leaves. I'll get some bone meal. I will get the cobble gen working as soon as I have the lava, and that will give me infinite cobble. Well, I'll have 2K of cobble sitting in there over time. I can cook that up into smooth stone, or just stone. I'll put down a layer of stone. I'll put my one and only moss block next to it, and then I'll hit it with some bone meal that I get out of my composter, and then that moss will spread. Harvest all that, lay down more stone, spread, stone, spread, and now I can sift that moss, saving 1 block for me, and I will get what I'm really looking for out of this. I want dark oak. That's my favorite block for or wood type for getting lots of wood. I can get almost a stack worth out of a single tree, and it's my favorite one to build with. I do need to make some spruce, because I do like spruce as well. I'm just not a big fan of the 2 by 2 with spruce, because it's a lot harder to deal with, because you have to go to the top and harvest it. It's just a pain. Whereas from the bottom with the vein miner, I can harvest that. Oh, I might be able to change the size of my vein miner. So if it's vein mining, I could vein mine from the bottom a single column up. So that might work. But anyway, so this moss production to get the oak, so that I can get dark oak as far as building stuff, because oak is nice, but dark oak is so much better. Oh, we're halfway there. That's nice. So that's so much better. The other thing that I'm going to do once I have a whole bunch of the cobble is I'm going to tear up this. Again, I don't have any tools to do this. I'm going to get rid of this oak slab barrier at the bottom, and I'll put cobble down, because cobble is a warning to me of go no further. There's void underneath, which tells me watch out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to kind of open this up in strips and be able to place the cobble down, and I'm going to lose all the oak slabs that are underneath there. I don't care, because I can make lots and lots of oak here. Plus, I have lots and lots of oak here already. Oh, one of the things that's very handy, you can take 2 oak slabs and in the crafter put them back into oak planks. I love that. I love to be able to condense things down. So I'm just kind of waiting for this to be done, but it's not, and the nighttime is coming. So I'm going to pretend that I've got the lava, so that will work over there, because I don't want to break and come back yet a third time. I will go undercover here, just because the phantoms will come and they will ruin my entire day if I'm not careful. There we go. There's a first day for me playing here on the Factory in the Sky 4 server. You can play too, just jump onto the FTOG Discord if you're not already. There's a channel that has the information, server IP, and all the rest of that stuff. The Discord rules are very, very simple. Just mostly don't be a jerk, and things will work out well. And, oh, I think it's a little dark over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I can sleep. I can sleep over here. So I'm gonna sleep the night away. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here, playing Factory in the Sky 4 on the FTOG server, and having a blast the first day. It's kind of a very, very bare bones base, but that's what you expect when you start off on a server. And thanks for watching. Bye. Are there any phantoms around? Not yet.